Hey, love. It is your girl, Brandy, your digital sensation. And I'm going to do a little get ready with me or partially get ready with me today. Something a little new, a little audio ramble for your listening pleasure. So if you're not into these, then this is not the audio for you. Otherwise, if you are, go ahead and continue listening. Just a little hang out with me. Like I said, get ready with me / get to know me. I was thinking of what to record because I have a number of ideas of what to record. I just have not been in the mindset to do it, nor have I had the energy to do it. And this morning I woke up and I was just kind of laying in bed and I was just like, oh my God, I feel so wiped out, like just energetically wiped out. And then all of a sudden it hit me, like my skin felt really dry, not only on my body, but also on my face. And I was like, dude, I should give myself a mask, like put aloe on my face. And then I was like, maybe I'll just do a get ready with me audio. You know, you can just hang out with me wherever you're at and have me on in the background. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling like that because I love get ready with me videos and audios. I love get to know me videos and audios. So why not do that? I live in California. Currently I reside in the Bay Area. If you're not familiar with that, that's the San Francisco Bay Area. So I live in Northern California, and we are in California. This is fire season for California. I know that there's more of like hurricane weather going down in SoCal right now, but in Oregon, there's some wildfires going on, and in northern California. So northern California is considered like Humboldt County, like Redding, like way up there, like next to the Oregon border. And so there's wildfires going on in that area, and the air is coming down to the Bay Area and mainly like the coastal part of California. Like wine country, if you're familiar, like Napa, Sonoma County area. So there's a lot of like just thickness and like dryness in the air, and that's affecting, my skin. And so I was like, okay, that's why I feel a little energetically wiped out. That's why my skin feels super dry. That's why my face feels really dry. So I was like, you know what? I need to replenish that, really hydrate. So I'm going to do an aloe face mask, but it's literally just aloe on my face, but I'm just going to, have you hang out with me during the process. So currently in my bathroom. So yeah, I'm just going to put you down here, and I did do a sound check, so you will be able to hear me, but, I'll let this heat up a little bit. I was actually thinking I had this idea to do a long distance audio where we get ready over the phone, over FaceTime, and do a spa date, either a morning or an evening spa date. And last week I recorded it just to see what it would sound like and get an idea of the length and everything. And I love the idea. It's just, I just haven't had the energy to do it, so. But if you want to hear it, if you like the idea, let me know in the comments. So I'm just patting my skin with a hot towel, or a towel with hot water on it, just to open up my pores a little bit. Usually, sometimes when I give myself a facial, like if I go all in, I will get a bowl, steam some water, pour the water in the bowl, and then just hover my face over the water with a towel over my head. And I let the steam just open up my pores. That's actually my favorite way for my pores to open up, but we're doing this way for right now. All right. So if this is your first time checking out my page, listening to my content, welcome. My name is Brandy, the creator of Digital Sinsations, and I create audios. Mainly roleplay audios. I do a little bit of poetry. I mix my two loves of erotica and poetry, and I call it erotery. So I have some of that, and I have some shorts, some poetic shorts, but my channel is basically dedicated to those that believe in a childlike, romantic, eternal love. Something that I've always believed in. I'm a hopeful romantic. I've always been. I always will be. So I dedicated it to that, but it's also dedicated to exploration of your sensuality, sexuality, unlocking your sexuality, and, you know, just releasing and letting go what is preventing you from doing that, like really tapping into your nature, your true nature. And I do that through fantasies. Not only have I always been a hopeful romantic, but I've always been a dreamer and, like, you know, just a creator of fantasies of love, sex, life, you know, with your ultimate partner, with your dream partner, your life partner. And I've just always done that. So I thought, why not share a little bit of what I've done, a piece of me, through YouTube. And then I do have a Patreon, and that's more for like the spicier, deeper, intimate content that is not YouTube safe. It's safe content, it's just not, you know, it's not gonna fly with YouTube. So mainly it's intimacy and NSFW. So if you're into that, you could check out my Patreon. I left a link below, or I will leave a link below in the bio. I'm just cleansing my face right now. I'm currently using Cetaphil or Cetaphil face wash. I really love their face wash. I was using The Ordinary's face wash for a while. I got this like trial kit from The Ordinary for like hyperpigmentation. I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation on my skin. Like you can barely see it. But I got a kit for that. And then I got some of their serums to treat, some areas like under my eyes, large pores around my nose, and my hyperpigmentation. But the face wash that it came with their cream face wash, and I'm more of a gel face wash. I like the foaming gel cleanser kind of face wash. So even though it was recommended to use and it came with their kit, I went ahead and, used it, but I just wasn't sold on it completely. So after I ran out of that bitch, I went back to my current face wash, which is Cetaphil. So, but I still haven't tried their gel face wash from The Ordinary, so I will do that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in a little bit with my spin brush. I know it sounds like a vibrator, but it's not. I promise. I actually don't own a vibrator. I know it might seem like it, especially with the content that I put out, but I don't. Okay, just gonna exfoliate the skin a little bit. Okay, that's good. Alright, I'll wash this fish off. I've had a little roommate in my bathroom for the past week. I've had a spider in my bathroom that just moved in. And I've just, I've just let my little friend stay in here, because over the course of my life, I've really grown to, I used to be afraid of spiders, but over the course of my life, I've learned to not be fearful of spiders. So much to the point where, I'll just put them out if they're in the house. Or if somebody's like, yeah, kill the spider, I'm like, no, don't kill it. But I used to be the one that would be like, kill it, And so I'm in that space in my life where I can't even fathom doing that. So sometimes I'll put them outside right away. And sometimes, I'll just let them chill. Because I'm like, oh, well, maybe they wanted to move in because they like my energy. So I look at it from that perspective versus, them, trying to like attack me. But at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm like, just don't repel on me, bro. If you're like in the shower up in the corner, do not repel down in front of my face, because that's happened before. So right now I'm just putting the aloe on my face. It's just a jug of aloe that I purchased from Amazon. And typically I put this on my skin pretty frequently throughout the week. And my skin feels so silky smooth after I do it. I'll leave it on for, like 5 minutes, and then I'll either wipe it off or rinse it off when I take a shower. So that's what we're doing right now. But I was gonna say, I lived in Hawaii for 2 years, a year after I graduated from college, so that was a while ago. And when I was living there, I was dealing with cockroaches. Not just cockroaches, but flying cockroaches that, fly up in your apartment, even though you're living on the top floor of a 12-story building. So one of my childhood friends and I, were living out there, and I just had many episodes or many run-ins with flying cockroaches. I mean, it's bound to happen. The locals consider it the state bird. They're just everywhere. It's a tropical climate. So after dealing with flying cockroaches, spiders didn't seem so bad anymore. I know that there's certain climates that have flying spiders, like in the south, but I've never had any run-ins with those, nor do I care to. So the spiders that I've dealt with are like nothing compared to flying cockroaches. So after that, my fear of spiders kind of started to die off, as you would imagine. So that's why I don't kill them anymore. And after a while on my own personal evolution, finding deeper self-love, I've just, grown to respect all creatures, or am still learning and growing to respect all creatures. So I still don't know what the purpose of flying cockroaches are on this earth, so I know there's a purpose, because I'm just like, dude, like anything that can survive an atomic bomb, like there has to be a very deep, significant reason why they're here, right? Okay. All right, so I got my aloe mask on. Let me see. Check the air out here. Oh yeah, it's still hella smoky. Yeah, it's cloudy with a little bit of sunshine, but pretty hazy. Typically, I'll get up and go outside and have my morning coffee and sit outside on the patio, but it says that the air quality is not safe, but I really want to sit outside. That's like my meditation part of the morning. That's a part of how I get ready in the morning. Okay, well, you could chill with me for a little bit before I hop in the shower. So yeah, update with me. Like, I've just been, taking care of personal stuff, and I haven't been eager to put out anything. And when I create my content, like, I get in this, just this zone, this mindset of it. And so it takes a lot of energy. It doesn't take a lot of energy for me to come up with something because I allow the thought to come to me, and then I allow just the creative energy to flow. When it comes, it comes. I don't force anything. So I have like 3 to 4 scripts already written out. It's just the energy to put it out. I just haven't been there, So that's why I've been a little quiet these past few weeks. I have put out content on my Patreon, but like I said, you would have to check that out if you want to see that. But other than that, like, I've, just been doing my own personal stuff. I'm actually excited because one of my girlfriends, I've known her. We've been friends since middle school. It's her birthday this weekend, and she's going all out. Like, I love her idea. She's doing a black tie birthday, and she rented out this lounge, and there's a dress code and everything. So it's her 40th, so she wants to go big, and the dress code is all black for both men and women, and then accessories are gold, silver, or diamonds. And then there's no casual dress allowed. She was very clear about that. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I love this. I love that you're doing this. So I was thinking of what to wear. So like a couple of weeks ago, I was looking up ideas of what I wanted to wear. And at first I was like, oh, I want to do like maybe like a black cocktail dress, with maybe like a little bit of like fringe or feathers or something. And I had some ideas. I was on my Pinterest and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this idea. I love this idea. I love this idea. Right. And I started saving all of these ideas. But then I was looking at the websites where you could purchase these dresses, but either the website didn't exist or the dress didn't come in my size. So I was like, fuck, like, that's not going to work, right? So after a while, I started to look at more and more dresses. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to go all out and do like a glitter dress, like a black glitter gown. And then I started looking at websites like Fashion Nova and Shein, and I couldn't believe like how many options that they had. And I was like, yeah, I want to do something, like I want to come all out, like not just for me, but for her, because she was really concerned about people like, like really like showing up, like, not that she wanted anybody to go out and like buy a brand new outfit or whatever for her party, but she just wanted people to like dress up, not just for her for the party, but for them, like celebrate yourself as well. Glam it up, right? So I was like, yeah, that'll be so dope. So anyways, I was looking, and I found this one dress, and it had, it was glitter on the bottom, and it had this high slit, and then the front, it had like a deep V, and like on the boob area, it had these feathers that kind of like came up to like your neck part, your oh my gosh, what is that part called where your bone sticks out? Is it decollage? I think I'm saying it right. But anyways, the feathers, like they came up to like where your neck is. And I was just like, dude, this is the dress. I love this fucking dress. It was totally giving me Ravenna vibes. If you've seen Snow White and the Huntsman, the queen from that movie played from Charlize Theron, her wardrobe, like her costume wardrobe in that entire, both of the movies, the first and the second one, I love Charlize Theron, and I loved the way that she delivered that character through that movie. But more than anything, I loved her costume wardrobe. Like the costume designers, the designer team I feel like they went above and beyond for that character. It was just very regal, very rich, but also the fashion was also had like a dark vibe since her character was dark. But anyways, not to spoil anything or anything, but her name was Ravenna after the Raven. And so the dress was totally giving me that vibe. And I was like, dude, I want to wear this dress. So I kept looking, and I didn't find it. I couldn't find it. Eventually I did find it, but it didn't come in my size. I was like, bitch, this is so not fair. But luckily, thankfully, I did find a dress, and surprisingly enough, I found it on Fashion Nova. And not only did the dress like just have my name on it, like the moment I saw it, I was just like, dude, I really love this dress. Once it arrived, it arrived last week. Once it arrived, I tried it on, and not only do I love the dress, but I love it way more than I thought that I would. And I actually had a feeling that that was going to happen. I just love the way the material just falls on my body. I love the way the dress hugs my curves. The dress not only looks phenomenal, but it's also comfortable. Like, you know how when you wear dresses or like dress up clothing, how you look great in it or you feel great in it, but like at the same time, the material might not be that comfortable, or it might be a little bit restricting, or maybe the material is like maybe like a little bit itchy. This material is not like that at all. Like I feel comfortable in it just as much as I feel comfortable like out of it. It's just the material is great. So anyways, it's not a black glitter gown, but it is velvet, and it has one sleeve, and then the other side is strapless, but it's a sweetheart cut. And then the side that has the sleeve, it has feathers. So I still have my feathers that I wanted, but it just totally gives me like posh, glamour, high fashion vibe, and it has a slit. So I was just like, dude, I love this fucking dress. Oh my God. So I'm just so excited to wear it. I'm so excited to celebrate my friend. I'm so excited to party. So that's like one of the biggest updates I have going on, apart from other shit that we're not going to go into detail in here. So, but anyways, let's see what else. I feel like I was going to update you or wanted to update you on something else, but I don't really have much. I think that's all I have. But I was just going to say thank you so much for tapping into my content. Thank you so much for joining our community, joining my family here on YouTube. Thank you for passing by. My channel may or may not be for you, but thanks for stopping by anyways. And holy shit. I'm looking out the window, and I currently live up in the hills. So there's like a lot of wildlife up here. And there are turkey vultures that fly, like that circle around this area all the time, like literally every day. Actually, when I went outside, there was one that flew over, and in the distance, in the trees, I think I see one in the tree because there's like a large bird sitting up in the tree, and he moved his wings, but I can't tell. Yeah, that has to be a turkey vulture because that bitch is huge. Those things are huge, man. Like their wingspan is so long. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your energy. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for liking and sharing my content. I've thought of, putting out like a update on how many subscribers I have, but that's not what my channel's about. That's not what I'm about, like I appreciate you if you've subscribed and, officially, become a member, but like, I'm just not that person that's like all about the subscriber count, your presence is more important than the subscriber count to me. So, but again, I do appreciate your subscription. But, so yeah, I'm going to go take a shower and hydrate my body, rinse off this aloe on my skin, which is going to feel so amazing afterwards. And, I'm definitely going to be drinking a ton of water today because the air is really dry. And like I said, I'm just feeling dry from this air from the fires. But before that, I'm definitely going to have a cup of coffee. So cheers to you, to the rest of your day, to your evening, or your morning if you're just getting started like me. I meant to say, I'm recording this on Wednesday, September 20th, 2023, and it's currently 10:33 a.m. So, yeah. Have a wonderful day, love. And regardless of what you're going through, regardless of where you are, remember that you are loved and that you are love.